Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Aquarius. So, Aquarius, I'm doing a reading with my usual tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So, today, Aquarius, your reading seems to be bringing to you or to somebody that you know that is very rational and very practical and very perhaps skeptical to a certain degree. That is very miraculous. So it's bringing a situation that might be in this realm of the inexplicable, the unbelievable, the impossible, perhaps. But that miraculous thing, situation unfolding, really helps you or this person that you know to move ahead from a situation that perhaps you were spinning your wheels, that you were stuck. And it's interesting because I'm seeing this car spinning the wheels inside the mud, right? You know, when you are in a very muddy road or some sort of as a metaphor for some sort of sticky or very tricky situation, right, in life. So let's see what this miraculous thing and who is bringing, which seems to be this magician. So the magician is opening your reading, Aquarius, and it's talking about a mystical, magical experience that this magician wants just to bring your attention towards. Usually I see this magician as keeping things secret or keeping things from being revealed, just giving the right amount in the right time, right? So it's like it's very meticulous in a way that this magician is sharing its magic, because we can only see a few glimpses of the power of the magician, meaning all of its capabilities, all of its magic. And here, the person that this magician wants to bring this magic to is this King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles could be you, or could be somebody that you know that is coming in a little bit stubborn in a way that, when a person is very sure of their own beliefs and is very reluctant in changing their own ways, right? Or changing their perspective on reality, the physical reality, especially because it seems like this king, it's like he has earned a lot, right? He has earned respect and admiration, perhaps success, right? It's like it's something that he has achieved in terms of like something that he has built, right? So it's like with the effort of, work or practical things, it's like dealing with this reality, with this mundane reality in a very practical way, in a very perhaps even logical way. It has brought this king to the position of a king, meaning of success, of accomplishments. But it's like, even though this person, being you or somebody that you know, that has always looked at reality in a certain way, in a way that is very oh, that's a great word, it's like it's very predictable. It's like reality is a series of logical things, or it's like it's this equation that is very predictable, right? But the few glimpses of magic that this magician is bringing to this King of Pentacles is already making this king start to question the reality that he has always taken for granted, in a sense, because it's opening the eyes of this king. The Sun card is bringing the miraculous. So miraculous in the sense that is very eye-opening. I usually see the Sun as like this very shocking experience that really makes the eyeballs come out, right? It's like opening the eyes as if like in disbelief perhaps, but it's not, maybe that's not the right way to say it, but it's because it's almost like it's something so luminous, so mystical, so unbelievable, that really contradicts perhaps everything that this king has known to be the reality that he exists in or he lives within. So it's something that it's almost like it's questioning this very logical equation to the physical reality that he has always known and thrived in. You see what I mean? It's like he is a very successful person in a sense that, knows how to deal with resources and money and, the physical stuff. But this miraculous experience that is really eye-opening is really bringing another type of awareness to this reality that has always been seen or been perceived in a certain way, right? So this is the start of this magician showing some things from this reality in a different way to this king. And so here, with the Chariot coming next, what this is showing me is that this new perspective, this miracle, this type of life-changing experience that really, it's like this king has always seen life in a certain way, but it's almost like the most part of like life, the most magical, exciting, beautiful part of reality of the universe has been kept out of sight. But now that the magician is ready to show what's inside this hat, meaning to share this magic, then the perspective of this person's eye view or point of view about the world is changing, is expanding, right? Because I often say that this sun also talks about being able to see 360, right? So you're able to understand, or at least to perceive reality in a more comprehensive way, in a more luminous way. And the way that this one is labeling this experience is as if this is a miracle, because if this person is so accustomed to seeing reality in a very 3D way, then something so magical, so unbelievable, so impossible to be true is happening, then it's a miracle. Then it's something that he didn't predict, right? It's something that is not it was not in the cards, right? So now that this is a possibility, is giving a new direction. And it's beautiful because this chariot was spinning the wheels. And it's beautiful also because the bottom row is talking about that process. So here, because we only have major arcana and this king in the center, or, in the mix of these major arcana cards, it's like this miraculous situation is really, it is life-changing in the sense that is, it's like a big moment, right? It's a moment that this person is going to remember. It's like a marker. It's leaving a mark because it's something that is, it's like a breakthrough, but it's not a breakthrough that they were wanting or expecting. It comes out of nowhere, it seems, because it's like this miracle that was not been asked for. It has not been asked for. It's something that just happens, and just happens in a way that shows the world in a much broader way, right? In a much more luminous way. And this way of perceiving reality that is a lot more expansive than just the reality that they have known forever until now, it's giving a new direction, because it feels like here they have reached a plateau, right? They have reached this level that was the limit, right? It's like they have reached a level of success that was like the top that they could ever reach. So the next step had to be something miraculous, something from another realm, the realm of the magician. And this is what this magician is bringing. It's like the universe is more than just the physical reality, but that will break your rules in a sense of how to live in this reality or how to perceive what this reality actually is. And so it's going to feel, it's not going to shock in a way that is paralyzing. It's actually the other way around because it's moving. So reaching this plateau actually was keeping this car stuck, right? Or this chariot in the same place, spinning the wheels, because I was seeing this spinning wheel like stuck in the mud. And it's very curious because the next card was exactly that. And you know, I'm not saying that the 10 of Wands is that, but it's how I perceived it, because it's like the 10 of Wands here, especially because we're ending with the 9 of Wands. So that's a release in a sense from a figure that could have been, it's like, you know, a rock that was keeping this car stuck, that was keeping you alive in this plateau. And I'm not saying that this plateau was a bad thing, right? It's not giving the bad impression that the 10 of Wands typically brings, or, you know, the weighted down energy. It's not that type of drama in a sense. But you know, knowing that you could not grow from here, right? Or assuming that this is you, right, Aquarius, but let's say that this is with somebody that you know, just, you know, play with the characters. So the 10 of Wands is bringing this stuck in a mud energy that I was already seeing with the chariot. But here, it's like now it has some sort of movement. You know, we don't get snow here in Brazil, but you know, those type of wheel protections, chains, however you call the thing that you put around the wheel of the car so that, you know, you can drive in the snow, right? So this is what the sun experience is bringing, the miracle. This is like the life-changing moment that really broadens your perspective if you are identifying as the King of Pentacles, that really makes you see that it's like you have not reached the limit, right? It can be more expensive than that. It can be giving you a direction out of this muddy situation, because it seems like with the 10, and I always say that the 10 bring this connotation of a shared experience, right? Because there are two beings, two suits in the center of this corridor. So it feels like there could have been like a challenger, or and I'm saying a challenger because I'm seeing it as like an adversary, right? So the adversary could very well be you with your own thoughts, Aquarius, because of the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is again bringing this spinning wheel, you know, stuck in the same place image. But this is talking about being stuck in a loop in your own mind. So the metaphor of this spinning wheel, right, of the car, which now, because of the help of the magician, you do have a new perspective that is giving you like this 360-degree vision that can help you remove yourself from this loop, from this mental loop that was just keeping you stuck in the same thought, in the same way of seeing your life, or way of seeing reality, or your own success. Because it's like you were your own adversary in a sense, right? It's like you maybe, okay, so remember when I was talking about being stubborn, right? This could be it. You being very stubborn in a sense that you wouldn't admit that, you know, it's not a matter of strength in terms of, you know, just insisting on something. It's like you had to really broaden your perspective, right? See things from a much more expansive way instead of insisting in the same thought, in the same solution, in the same path. Because it's like here, the sun is providing many possibilities, right? So it's like with the chain that you can, you know, wrap around your wheel. It's like your car is now ready to go anywhere. It's not that it's giving you a solution that provides you only one direction, right? It's like now with this solution, now with this luminous miracle, it's like you have many possibilities. So you're back on the wheel, you're back, you know, on the driver seat, and you can choose how to navigate out of this situation, because it seems like you are coming out of it, because it's like essentially this is self-sabotage, right? It's like you being your own barrier, you insisting on something that was just leading to staying stuck. But because you realize now that that was happening, it's like the Nine of Wands is saying, okay, so I was my own enemy. I was my own adversary. So if I just remove myself, right? If I just come out of the way, right? If I just step aside for a second, it's like I am able to see a way out. I'm able to believe in miracles, right? It's like the unbelievable becomes believable because it's something that is not just a fairy tale. It's something that is actually being provided to you. It's like it's giving you a way out. Maybe it's a very practical solution because it's something that it's like you know how to use those resources, but in a way that has been never used, right? It's like you've never used those resources in that way, or maybe with that belief that you could be more expensive, that you could grow from that situation, and not, it's like the success of accomplishing that task, it's not necessarily related to you earning more money or earning more respect from people or being recognized and acknowledged in work or in a professional endeavor. It's more like believing in the magic, right? That's the success. That's how you are expanding your way of seeing the world. And that is what is helping you to get unstuck, right? The Nine of Wands is you coming out of your own way. So now you have free passage, and not only you have free passage, but you do have like the perfect vehicle, right? The conscious vehicle to just be there in the driver's seat and move, right? Go anywhere you like. And it's like you have so many options. So it's like it's not a matter of repeating the same or going, you know, down the same lanes. It's like you're now seeing that those ways of thinking were just going to lead you the same path. But now that you see that you have this open path, it's like you do have a free passage, right? And it's like you have clearance, and you do have, you know, the mains, the main ways to go, right? It's like you have the resources, right? You have like the conscious body, anything that you'd like, right? You have everything that you like. But the main thing, you're not getting in your own way, right? So I am going to pull more cards for you, Aquarius. And I'm also going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.